Hi guys, how are you? So I have been on a spending freeze for the past week. I have not been going to any thrift stores and trying to focus on getting my existing inventory listed and out of here. And that's a project that is going to take much longer than a week. I did have a goal of doing 1 week of no thrifting.
Much longer than
dear.
a week. I did.
Sorry. Trying to put the chat on and it was very loud. So I had a goal of no thrifting for 1 week. But I do plan to continue that for, I'm not sure how long. I'm going to see how long I can go. Realistically, I could probably go as far as my inventory is concerned for months. So we'll see how well I do with that. However, today, hey, Crystal! Today, my boyfriend and I go into the city every Saturday, and that's one of the times I usually thrift. But this week I was, I can find something else to do as well. But this week I was having lunch with a friend. So I did that. She and I were done. I picked my boyfriend up and we're driving home. And he's like, oh, I think that thrift store I was telling you about is in this vicinity somewhere. We were talking about one last week. And it's a church thrift store. And I don't tend to do a lot of church thrift stores. I've never necessarily liked them. And they're kind of, iffy for me, depending on whatever. Anyway, so he's like, I think it's over here. So we see it. And I was like, well, do you want to go? And he's like, well, if you see a parking spot. So we find a spot like a few blocks up. And I'm like, we'll go and see what it's like. So hold on. Animals. I have to fix this before somebody destroys everything, because that's what they will do, because they're jerks. Hi, jerks. Sorry, they're all trying to ruin all of our little haul. So we go into the thrift store. St. Cecilia's something or another, Agony of Misery Church. I don't know. It had agony in the title somehow, which seemed not fun to me. But anyway, we go in there and my boyfriend immediately starts looking at some frames and stuff. And I'm like, okay, so we're sitting there looking at them. And so the first thing that he sees, it's like one of the first things we look at is not this back thing, because who cares about that, but it's this. And it's just really cool looking. And he loves cool artwork. I don't know if this is like a real deal poster or anything. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but it's cool looking. So he got that for himself. And he liked it. So yay, that was cool. So then we keep looking. We see a bunch of other stuff. I have one thing that I'm going to sort of save till the end to show you, because I almost died. It's the best thing I've ever seen in my whole existence. So looking through frames and stuff, they had a lot of neat stuff, but a lot of it was somewhat pricey. There was a really colorful needlepoint that I almost got, but because some of the items were like 15 and 20 bucks, I ultimately decided not to get it. I was getting a couple of other things, and even if it was like $5, I was like, you know what? I don't need to deal with it right now, so it's okay. So I didn't get it. I'll go with the more boring. Well, I did get this for a friend of mine. I think this was like $5, but I got it because it's for my friend for his birthday, and it's just an old Seville theater. I don't know who that person is, but the bottom it says, "Gay's the word." He's gay, so it's cute, and so I'm going to send that to him. I don't know if it's like a program from a play or something, but it was cool. And I don't know who that person is, which might be Cicely Courtneage. I don't know. Anyway, it was cute. So he did that. Then my boyfriend found this. Well, I'm going to get clobbered by other items here. Very awesome fabric steamer, 25 bucks. Literally has never been used. Like there's no, I'm putting that over here. The whole thing is pristine. So that was amazing. It's fantastic. I got only 2 pieces of clothing because I was behaving myself, and both of them I looked up to make sure that they were worth it. And I think that they are. So the first one, this was $7, and it's a Ralph Lauren sweater. And the tag is Ralph Lauren Sport, Ralph Lauren Polo Sport. I'm sorry. I don't know if you can see it, but that's too dark. Size small. It was $7. $7. A lot of the clothing in there too was kind of on the pricier side, like 15 bucks, stuff that I wouldn't necessarily mind paying for myself. They had like quite a few Izod shirts and stuff like that. It was cool. I know, Crystal, the steamer, I'm so excited. I literally just yesterday, I was like, oh, a steamer would be really nice, but I'm spraying wrinkle release stuff on the, so I'm very excited about that. I have no space, like I'm going to get aggravated moving it around, but I've cleared a tiny bit of space with my, so hopefully that'll be productive. But anyway, Ralph Lauren. So this sweater, it looks like I can do, there are a couple sold for like 70 bucks. It's a slight V-neck. I believe it's a ladies sweater. So for $7, it wasn't bad, even if it went for 30. I mean, if I knew it was only going to go for 30, I might not have bothered getting it because I have so much other stuff to list. But if it goes for 70, that'd be amazing. So I picked it up. And then the second article of clothing I got was also very cool. It's a sweater. It's a men's sweater. It's got a really cool little cross on it, and it's got little elbow patch guys. I think it's just cotton, but the reason that it's so cool, in my opinion, is because it's Victorinox, which is, the Swiss Army knife people. So I looked it up while I was in the store. It is mostly cotton. It says made in Hong Kong too, which I can't remember. Like, I feel like when it says made in Hong Kong, that's usually an indicator of vintage, but I can't remember what the cutoff date for that is. So anyway, I looked it up, and this also seems to go for like $70 range. There were some red ones that are going lower, but I saw like a blue and a gray. This is like somewhere between a green and army green and a gray, but it was 20 bucks. But again, if it goes for 70, I think that's a good deal. Plus I think it's cool. So it's got the cool factor and the money factor. I really like it. And my boyfriend liked it. If he wants to keep it, I absolutely will have him keep it. But he's like, no, Sal. I was like, look, if you like it and you'll wear it, keep it. So we'll see. The next thing I'm going to show you, we're actually almost done because we didn't get that much. This is something that my boyfriend also found and picked up, and I believe he's going to keep it. So he said that this is called a lobby card, and this is something that they would put up in the lobby of movie theaters before there were like movie posters and stuff. So it is for Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. And let me see where it is down here. So you can actually see, like, here, there's a number 58 out of 222 or something like that. And then on this side, I can't really see. There's like a copyright date and stuff, 1958. Is that where that is? I can't, it's backwards from, yeah, there we go. So, and then, yeah, it looks like this was framed in 2008. They got museum glass by True Value, if that means anything to anybody. But he was very excited about that. He doesn't care too much about the frame. And actually, now that I see that it was framed in 2008, he was saying that he's probably going to like refinish it or paint it or something. I think he's going to keep this, honestly. Unless he saw that he thinks it's probably worth like 100, 150 bucks. I think that we paid, I don't know what he paid for the other poster thing he got. Two of the items that we got were like 25 bucks each, and he talked her into two of them for 35. So I think it was this and then the other thing that I got. So that was a pretty good deal, but I think he's just gonna keep this for himself. So that's awesome. And then there's the very last thing that I got. This is mine. It is not going anywhere ever. I'm kind of afraid that it'll end up being some like famous artist worth $42,000, and then I'll feel like I have to sell it, but I don't want to. Hold on, let me see which direction. It's so awesome. I hope it shows on this stupid camera. All right, it really doesn't. That's her face. It's a kitty face. How can I do this? I don't know if I can get this to like not have glare. I apologize. And she's fucking naked. And it's like crazy pants. So that's her. She's amazing. I'm hanging her on a wall somewhere. I don't really know where. I can't read this signature down here. I, again, don't know if I care to read it because, oh crap, what is this? Brent I don't know, it says Brent something on the frame. I just hope it's like somebody that nobody's ever heard of before and this is worth nothing because I love it. And it's filthy, but I mean, my effing God. My God. So that is my little thrift haul for the day. Not too many things. I controlled myself. There were other things that were cute that we could have gotten, but we didn't. I'm thrilled about the fabric steamer. That'll hopefully make a huge difference for me. This cat poster is dreamy. And the sweaters are cool. I could have chosen not to get the sweaters, but they seem like they would do well. So I was very excited about that. So anyway, that was my little haul. It is currently almost 5 o'clock. So all we've really done today, I had to go pet sit this morning. I did ship out 2 packages. I have some things that are already photographed that I could list. I may try to do that, but I also told Lord that I would help him out with something, and I have to go back and pet sit later tonight. So we'll see. I do have 2 more packages that sold today that I want to get shipped. As Crystal pointed out, the pricing changes tomorrow for the post office, so I want to make sure to get it printed today on the old, cheaper pricing. And I have to figure out where I'm going to hang my naked cat poster. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. And I'm still going to continue on my sourceless quest. I don't know. I'm going to try to essentially not buy stuff. I think I was proud that I made it through a week without feeling tempted. Even today when we went into the thrift store, you know, we had just never been into it before. He had been talking about it. We were passing it. I was like, okay, let's go see what it is. And I went in knowing, like, you know, I'm going to try and behave. You know, that cat poster was whatever. I'm going to say 25 bucks. I know he worked out a deal, but, you know, the steamer was 25. Sweater was 20. The other sweater was 7. I don't know, whatever this thing was, 5 bucks, I think. I don't know. So you know, but I'm really happy. The steamer is an investment and I'm excited about that. So I'm going to try to keep, you know, from sourcing in general. But I think I did really well. And I feel like I was rewarded for my week of good behavior. So have a good evening, afternoon, whatever it is for you, wherever you are. And let me see. All right, take a picture of the signature. Yeah, thank you, Crystal. I didn't buy a lot. I did control myself. They were pricey, but you know, there were also other things I considered getting that I didn't get. So it was a neat place to go. All right, have a good evening and weekend, and I'll see you guys soon.